in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Anguilla in the island of St. Vincent. Here's your look at the table in Group F. It has been a rocky start, no doubt, for both St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Anguilla, both 4 points off that top two. Of course, the top two sides progressing to the third round of qualifiers in the CONCACAF stages. And effectively, both these teams need a win tonight. While neither are eliminated with a draw, at least at this very moment, a loss would seal their fate and doom them to a premature exit. After featuring a bit for the U20s a year ago. We finally get the signal and we are underway here from Kingstown. St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Anguilla rocking horns in what affects St. Vincent and the Grenadines on the island of St. Vincent, to be precise, tonight. Just outside the capital city of Kingstown. A warm, humid evening. St. Vincent and the Grenadines has taken the fight to their visitors so far, and they do so again. Anderson is through, and Anderson scores. They created chance after chance, and Olex Anderson finally breaks through for Vincy Heat. 1-0. Well, he's a proven goal scorer, and when you give him this much space, he'll almost always deliver. Times his run of perfection, goes at the near post. Jelani Lawrence diving early and guessing all incorrect. It's not a finish that wondered how St. Vincent and the Grenadines would respond. Was dropping their first two matches, but competitive, especially more so than the scorelines indicated. Scored first against Suriname before they were hit with a barrage. Anderson again, brought down in the area. Referee points to the spot. No questions asked. And the danger man making the difference once again. Well, it's a textbook penalty. You see Anderson latch onto this, just skips beyond the defender, and Keon Lee, late challenge that doesn't seem to get much of the ball, in fact gets none of it. And there are no debates about that decision. Chance from 12 yards for Cornelius Stewart, the all-time caps leader for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, to double the lead. And he does. Vincy Heat 2 to the good with 2 goals in 5 minutes. And they have full control over this Caribbean clash. Well, Anderson winning the penalty. As we mentioned previously, a late tackle from Keon Lee. There's 0 questions about that. And Stewart, cool as you like, just picks his corner. Lawrence guesses the right way, but can't reach it. And the most experienced presence died for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's a team that wasn't a FIFA member until 1992, but also has been playing competitive matches since the 1930s. Anguilla, they did not play their first competitive fixture until 1985. And they were few and far between until they became a FIFA member. Definitely more time to develop for Vincy Heat. Franklin. Curls to the back post and headed in. A third that should all but seal it for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and it's Micah Joseph to deliver. A first international goal for the 22-year-old, and it's 3-0 St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Well, for starters, what a ball this is from Courtney Franklin. Joseph recycles it, Spring does. And then Franklin just dinks this in with perfect curvature to elude a number of Anguillan defenders, and headed ferociously by Joseph for his first international goal. Brilliant ball, terrific header, 3-0 Vincy Heat. In addition, another change, Keontae Brooks out for Javis Jones. Is on Anguilla's side. Franklin again, headed on and headed in. A throttling for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Kyle Edwards scoring with his first touch. Ezra Hendrickson receiving immediate dividends with his substitution. Another sensational ball from one substitute in Franklin. A towering header from another in Edwards. Make it 4 for Vincey Heat. Just gets there before the goalkeeper. Manages to get his header up and down in time. Into the path of the defender of it for Anguilla. And more space on the break. Cut back, dinked across to Anderson. A brace for Olex Anderson, and a 5th for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Full out domination, 5-0 Vincey Heat. Olex Anderson, it has been his night. You see here a terrific ball forward, just into the path of the substitute Lagerwood, then cuts this back, and the cross is timed to perfection. The run also timed brilliantly by the captain. An excellent move from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And yet another tally to Olex Anderson's loaded cabinet of international goals. 23 now for his career, 2 tonight. Joseph again. Lagert Wood. Dink towards the back post. Franklin, what a finish! It is 6 for Vincey Heat, and it is 6 in sensational fashion. A scintillating goal, and Courtney Franklin enjoying a terrific night off the bench. Times his run at perfection, first time with the left boot off of a terrific delivery from Kanijah Joseph. Just spectacular all around. Corner. Franklin. Here to the edge of the area. What a save that is from Lawrence. Andrew Johnson only finding the near post side netting. Terrific hit from the center back, and surprisingly quality technique from a center half as well. Just on the half volley, forces Lawrence into a difficult stop. And there is the full-time whistle. A 6-0 thrashing in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They demolish Anguilla in the second half to notch their first 3 points of the 2026 World Cup qualifying campaign. They move within a point of the top 2 ahead of the final match day.